Hello guys, how are you doing? Hope you're doing great today. You're welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about Portugal work and residence permit. I think that this is the first time I'm going to talk about Portugal. I've talked about different countries. I live in Poland and I've made several contents about Poland, and a lot of people's eyes have been opened and they've been impacted, and even a lot of people have contacted me about the opportunities in Poland. Today, I want to take you to Portugal. Portugal is a nice country in terms of it's a country in Europe and it's a Schengen country. That means that when you come into Portugal or when you go to Portugal, you'll be able to travel to other European countries without a visa. So this is interesting about Portugal. So I believe that Portugal is a place I would advise you to go to because of this fact. Okay, so now follow me carefully as I take you through the things I would like you to know about Portugal so that you look at it and make a wise decision if you would like to go there or not. Okay. Until then, if you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop content. If you are excited about this content that I'm going to share, please smash the like button to support me. All right. Okay, so the first thing here is the Portugal work and residence permit. Now, Portugal lately became more recognized as a travel destination for a number of reasons. Okay, so a prevalent justification is to work in Portugal. You might be required to apply for a particular Portuguese work visa if you want to move to Portugal for business. Okay, so you can learn all you need to understand regarding work permit in Portugal in this particular article that I saw, which caught my attention. Okay, when I saw the title, it caught my attention, and I decided I'm going to share it with you guys. All right. So now let's talk about Portugal work visas. Now, a Portuguese work visa can be either a short stay visa that permits employment in Portugal for a period of maximum of 90 days, or a short-term residency permit that allows employment in Portugal for a period longer than 3 months. Okay, so after 2 years, a temporary residence visa can be extended for a further 3 years. So it's just kind of like Poland. In Poland, you have C type of visa, which is a Schengen visa. So the C type of visa is the kind of visa that you can use it to live in the Republic of Poland for a period of 90 days or less. Okay, if you want to go for a visa that allows you to stay longer, you have to apply for the national D visa. So they are saying that if you come into Portugal, for a maximum of 90 days, okay, or a short-term residency permit that allows you to work, that allows employment in Portugal for a period longer than 3 months, which is the national D visa equivalent of Poland. This is renewable after 2 years. Okay, so after 2 years it can be extended for a further 3 years. Okay, so Portugal, the types of visas in Portugal, there are a couple of them here: Portugal work visa and so on and so forth. I'm going to take you through them so that you will understand when you're making your applications, you will know the right one to apply for example, if you're coming for school, you should know the right one to apply for depending on the length of your stay in Portugal. Okay. All right. Follow me carefully. Now, Portugal work visa is the first one. Now, the most popular type of work visa for people intending to work in Portugal is the Portugal work visa. This regular residency document has a 1 year expiration date and a 5 year renewal period. So you can come into Portugal with a 1 year visa. It's just like Poland. The visa type that they will give you is 1 year. So when you come into Poland, you can renew it through residence permit. Get it? So that is how it works. Okay. Now, so we have the visa for independent work. So you can register for a short stay residency permit in Portugal if you want to work independently there. Okay. However, you can only work in Portugal lasting up to a year with a temporary stay visa. So when you go into Portugal with a temporary stay visa, you can only work up to a year. That is if you enter with this kind of visa. Now, the third kind of visa I want to share with you is the highly qualified work visa. So people who carry out scientific studies other qualified tasks are given a highly qualified work visa. For example, engineers, scientists, and other experts in the medical field are a few cases of highly qualified workers. Okay, so if you intend to move to Portugal, as a scientist, as an engineer, so you apply for this kind of visa. Okay, all right. So the next kind of visa is the EU Blue Card. As EU Blue Card is given to persons in demand abilities, professionals who live far outside European Union find it a very popular option. Now, what are the requirements for Portugal work permit? The documents needed for Portuguese work permit are listed below. Okay. So if you already found a job now in a Portuguese company and you're contemplating the documents you need, okay, to apply for a work visa, then these are the documents, okay, so that you just prepare your mind. If you're considering Portugal as a destination, or as a destination you want to move in, I already told you that Portugal is one of the countries in the EU and it is part of the Schengen Union. So that means that it's a nice country to move in. If you go to Portugal and you don't like it there, you can come to Poland, or you can go to Germany, or you can go to Austria, or any of these countries around. Okay. Now, one of the documents is the if a filled out application for a visa to Portugal, a valid travel document or passport issued by the government, two passport photographs, evidence that you have the means to support yourself throughout your visit to Portugal. That is the bank statement equivalent. Then a zero offender history from one's country. We call it police report in Nigeria, or you can criminal record certificate. I don't know what you call it in your own country. Okay, so you can do that in your own local police station, or maybe in a court. Okay, then a document allowing SEF to verify your criminal history in Portugal. So when you give them this document, they'll be able to verify your criminal history. Then a certification of current travel or health insurance. Now, Portugal should be covered by this insurance. So if you're making your insurance, you tell your insurance provider that it should be an insurance that will get you insured in the territory of Portugal. Okay. Then evidence of lodging in Portugal, a tenancy contract or hotel bookings may be included. So you should have a document stating where you intend to stay. For example, you can lodge a hostel. I realize that hostels are more cheaper in Europe. So if you want to you want to travel to any European country and you don't know that place, so it's better to go online and check the hostels around there. I believe that they'll be cheaper, or you might find cheaper hotels there, Yeah. So then your contract of employment, okay? Your contract of employment from the job you got, all right? Very important. So when already present in Portugal, now after you've done the other parts and you're already in Portugal, then a visa demonstrating your right to enter Portugal, okay, you have to show it. Then, if you are submitting it from your country of residence, an official document such as residence permit or any additional permanent visas attesting to your right to remain in Portugal. Now, what are the procedures for applying, or what are the procedures to apply for a Portugal work visa? Now, if you want to apply for a work visa, pay attention carefully to this procedure, okay? So you don't make any mistake. If you haven't subscribed, please kindly hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop content. And if you are enjoying this content so far, kindly like this video. All right. So when you're applying for a work permit in Portugal, as soon as you have agreed to the terms of your new employment, your employer must submit an application for a work permit on your behalf at the Portuguese Labour Agency of the Portuguese Customs and Border Service. Now, applying for a work visa for Portugal. You can begin your application for Portuguese work visa once you have your work permit. Now, after you've gotten your work permit in the previous step, then you can now use it to apply for a work visa. It's just the same what we do in Poland. After we've obtained the work visa for people who wants to immigrate to Poland, then we send it to them. Okay, of course, we send it to them through DHL. They use the original ones to go to the embassy, try to book appointment to apply for themselves. Okay, yeah. So that is how to go about it. So to accomplish this, Okay, complete application form, gather unnecessary documentation, and make reservation for a meeting. So it's just the same. You have to book for an appointment at the embassy before moving there. Okay, so applying for a Portuguese resident permit. Now, after you've done work permit and you've gotten your visa, now when you come into Portugal, then you need to extend your stay, right? Before your visa expires. Now listen to how you can do that. So your entry to Portugal will be granted with your work visa, which has a 4 month expiration date. Within 4 months, you must make a trip to Portugal to begin the application procedure for your residence permit. Now, after getting your, it doesn't matter whether it's a 1 year visa or whatever, you have to travel to Portugal, okay, within 4 months, okay. So it says your entry to Portugal will be granted with your work visa, which has a 4 month expiration date. For example, if it's 4 months expiration date, you must travel within that 4 months to go, and so if it's 1 year, you must go there within 1 year or whatever to so that you can apply for your residence permit. If not, your visa will expire and you have to apply for a new one before coming in again or before going in. Okay. All right. So Portugal has grown popularity as a travel destination recently for job opportunities. So learn all you need to understand about regarding work and residency permit in Portugal in this informative article. Okay, so I'm going to drop more articles. Okay, there are more. For example, Poland work and residence permit, which I've talked about it. I've talked about it in depth. I've had an agent which I work with. I've had him answer questions about immigrating to Poland, the work permit process, and so on. I'm also going to talk about USA work and residence permit one day. So and so on, and other about other countries. Okay, so ensure that you're subscribed because I'm going to be bringing you great information. I know I'm going to get you informed based on my experience and the things, the opportunities I come across. If I come across articles like this, it's my duty to share it with you because I want you to be enlightened. I don't want you to make some of the mistakes I made or the mistakes that people make before coming to Europe. Okay, so ensure you're subscribed to this channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified. I drop content every week. All right. Yeah. And like this video if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to share it with somebody. All right. So thank you so much. This is it about this video. Till I come your way again. Have a great time. See you in my next video. Bye bye for now.